to try my first sushi. First grade or second grade? Now back on to the questions.
By the way, welcome to our mukbang of sushi.
I wouldn't be surprised if she is gonna ask for some too. Oh, it's a good deal. I don't want what Rafael has.
It's up to you.
Here I thought I was gonna gorge on some sushi.
If you're eating it, she will eat it.
When I hear mukbang, I hear all you can eat.
Yeah.
Welcome. Tonight we're gonna eat homemade sushi. No, we didn't make the fish, but we bought everything we could at a supermarket, and Andrea made all this for us on her own.
And it has salmon.
With all this goodness, dark lager beer,
Golden
and
Star.
The sushi, this is really, the sushi has avocado, cream cheese, and salmon in it. Well, the sushi, since it's homemade with old nori, because we're using up the stuff that we already have a pair of chopsticks. I'm not a good chopstick eater, and these are not going to be friendly for me to use. It's going to be very interesting, so I hope you enjoy it. My own wife's idea. You want to try one, Rafael?
Yeah, I'm so excited to try my first sushi. Yummy. I like it.
What's it taste like? Tell the camera.
It tastes like yumminess turkey. Yummy turkey. You know, like, it tastes like normal sushi and yummy. That's what it tastes like. Really yummy. I could eat this all day. Right?
Really? It's that good?
Yeah.
You want another one?
Yeah. It's like tasty. I was afraid I would not like it, but I did. Mmm.
Well, you have a partner to go sushi eating with now.
Mhm. Daddy's feeding me, he's feeding himself. Daddy's feeding me, he's feeding himself.
Can't see you. I might have to go industrial on this. And I don't mean a fork and a knife.
Can I tell my guys something now, Daddy?
Awkward, but it works.
You're welcome, Rafael.
Yummy. I like it better with whatever it's called.
Soy.
Soy. I like it better with soy. I need to pause for a drink because it was too tasty.
Tell the camera that, not me.
I had to pause for a drink a second ago because the sushi was too tasty.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Too tasty for your own good.
Yeah. It's like too nummy. By the way, nummy for Abigail means yummy. Abby always says, nummy, 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 nummy. She says it when she's bored. She says it when she's happy. She says it when she smells something. She says it every time in her life. Just kidding. She says it only sometimes, not every time.
How many pieces are you gonna eat?
I'm going to eat about 3 more.
That sounds reasonable.
Mhm.
Hadar, what would you call this sushi?
I don't know. It's just homemade.
Is it like sashimi?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like homemade. Oh, mommy, daddy, brother, made.
If you guys know what the name of this is, you can tell us. Cream cheese, avocado with the salmon.
I'm not a brother no more. I'm a big boy. As you can see how tall I am, guys. Can you even see me? No, you can't. I'm tall. I'm taller than you guys. And taller than my own seat. Okay, let me measure. Yeah, I'm taller than my own seat. But not when I'm sitting. Sitting makes me shorter, but I'm taller than sitting. One more. What are you looking like that mean face for earlier?
Abigail is trying to get out of her bedroom, so I'm giving her the eye.
I'll
Get in
give her
bed.
the eye after my last sushi. So you can just play. Do your stuff. Last sushi? Did I already have the last sushi? No, I didn't have last.
Is that your last one?
Mm-hmm.
Go sit down. Talk to Daddy.
We'll make sure I'm using on my bed. Sorry guys, I had to look after Abigail for a while. Make sure she's not out of her bed.
I would normally use ginger and wasabi when I go out. Ginger when I go between rolls, different rolls, but here I'll use the beer for a pause.
Yeah. I'd use beer for a pause when I'm grown up. I'd use water for a pause.
Definitely one of my favorites. If you ever visit Israel, gold star.
And buy sushi rice. Buy some bacon. Buy avocado. And buy sushi. And make sushi rolls with sushi cream cheese also.
If you'd like.
Yeah, we bought New York cream cheese, and that tastes really good in it. Oh man, Katie's sitting on one of my Douglases, which is Douglas. I don't have another Douglas, but I said one of my Douglases. I'm not eating, just talking.
Why don't you ask your father questions about his maybe bike or how he grew up, or you can ask your father some questions.
Or the sushi.
At the sushi? Nah, I'm going to ask about what you did when you were...
Whatever
20.
he was going to ask, Abigail
20.
finished.
20. What did you do when you were 20? Tell me all the stuff.
Okay. When I was 20, I was married.
Whoa.
By 20. Yeah, so in 2010, on April 13th.
2010? What do you mean 2010?
What?
What?
We got married in Florida. So we were legally married in the States by 2010. And only a year and a half later, we got legally married here in Israel. 2010? Yes. 2010 was the first time I ever visited the States. And that's the first out of 7 times that I have visited so far. I believe it. 7th time anyway, in a minute. In just a second.
It's a silly story. And just in second is not in a story.
When I was 20, I was still in my mandatory service in the IDF.
90th. Only count the sushi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 12, 13,
It is
14,
extraordinary
15, 16, 17, 18. 18 now.
to get married while you're in the mandatory service.
Actually 19 because he didn't need it yet.
Mainly because you don't get paid for it, right?
Now, when you were 30. 2010 is not a number, by the way. 30 is 2010.
You're not making sense.
20 plus 10 is 30, Daddy. 30 is 2010. 20 plus 10 is 30.
Yeah,
That's what he means.
yeah. Actually, 3 plus 10 equals dun 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 13. Stop talking, Abigail. I'm just a big boy, acting like a normal big boy. Why is Abigail talking? Can you please tell her to just stop talking?
She learned from you, Rafael.
Yep.
Because I'm now asking questions. Okay, now when you were... How old are you?
28.
28. Okay, now let's start when you were 10. Did I already start when you were 10? No, I started at 20.
When I was 10, I started going to gifted class.
Oh,
That was taught in a high school while I was in elementary. So that was very interesting to walk amongst giants.
giants?
And of course, to learn next to their classes or across from people that are maybe 5 or 6 years older than you, at
Sounds
least.
like a cool story, Daddy. I wish I could do that when I'm 10. Right?
What do you think gifted classes are?
I don't know.
What does it sound like?
I don't know. But gifted classes are present gift to a teacher or a kid.
So you think gifted class means that you give presents to the teacher or the children?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought you were thinking because you looked very excited when he said gifted classes. But that's not what it means. It means when you're smart or when you excel in areas.
What does excel mean?
Excel means that you're doing better than what you normally should do.
Really?
So when you do better, then they'll put you in gifted classes.
What are gifted classes?
It just means that it's a higher level of learning.
Oh, you learn in a higher level?
Yeah.
Oh, really? And you get a game when you're done at school if you're good at school.
Level up, Rafael.
Yeah. Level up means you can get a game at home when you're done with first grade or second grade. Now back on to the questions, but this time about the bike. Actually, about all kinds of bikes he had. Did you have an ASP like I do? Black and red?
At your age, I had a BMX.
Oh.
And I still had my helper wheels.
What are helper wheels? And I had a BMX too, but
Like
I
the
grew out.
stabilizers, Rafael. I had those when I was 6. Actually, I had stabilizers until I was 8 and a half or so.
Yeah.
And the worst part is, my half brother, he was 5 and a half when we started riding together. By 6, he had already ridden with no stabilizers. So,
By 5, I ran with no stabilizers, and that's less than that kid. Because,
that kid is Shahaf.
oh,
Your uncle.
yeah, Shahaf. And he was 6 and he rode without no stabilizers. But I'm 5 and I ride with no stabilizers. Seems like a pretty good challenge. you know what? On my BMX. And I got the ASP. I just learned my ASP. I just learned my red and black bike was an ASP. Do we show the ASP on the vlog?
Of course.
Okay. The ASP is looking nice, and the ASP sticker is getting
And it
peeled off.
rides really good.
Yeah. It makes the same noise as Daddy's bike. And it has 6 or 7 gears. Actually, I found it 6 gears. Okay, back on the bike questions instead of the bike telling.
One last question, and then we're gonna say goodbye.
Yeah, because we already had such a long vlog. Alright, so this is the only question. Which bike do you like? It's going to be a different question in a minute. And then that's it. That wasn't really a real question.
You have one question, I feel. Ask.
Okay. Which age have you had cereal?
I've had cereal since I can remember myself. And I started remembering myself at 3. Andrea started remembering herself at 4. That's where her memories, her deep set memories are. She relates to that age a lot. Keeps thinking back at it. Because she had something very drastic happen. They moved from Ohio to Florida.
Ohio to Florida.
And she remembers things before and after, but 4 was a breaking age for her. For me, it was 3. And what I did when I was 3, besides eat cereal and puke in a watermelon that I was given, I remember that. Very specifically remember that.
What did you puke in watermelon?
Well, I had
Tasty.
a watermelon that was iffy, possibly rotten, and then I went to the pool and probably had some chloride water, and I came back and I did not feel good. So I puked, and after that I was given cereal for the afternoon supper, if you would. So that's one experience. And also at 3, I flew to Brazil for the first time, and the only time so far, to see my uncle get married. And I've only seen him in real life that time and another couple times ever. So that's very special. And I don't remember things just from the photo albums, but I can vividly remember a few things that when I recall and repeat them, it's not that my mother told me the memory that she had or the situation and I repeat it back. It's just that I have my own, like I'll ask her if she remembers this and that. Have gone to a lot of places. It was a good vacation. And I made my sister cry for the first time.
Why did you make your sister cry?
I was being mean and that was not good.
But usually you said, one day you said you didn't be bad.
I'm not a bad kid. But when I was, I got punished for it very quickly.
Okay, guys, do you have a question that you'd like to ask Rafael?
Okay, ask me a question now. It's your turn. Then we'll say goodbye.
What do you think about your sister, Abigail?
I think that she loves foxes because she loves her friend named Mr. Foxy. And it's a fox. Little fox. I have Wyatt as a fox. Why or Wyatt?
Wyatt.
Yeah. Wyatt is the super eater, and I have Wyatt as a fox. Because Wyatt is a fox also. And Wyatt is not real life.
Alright, that was a very good answer to what do you think about Abigail.
Yeah.
But it's time to say goodbye. So we're gonna...
I don't want my friends to leave because I love them.
Oh, I know, but it's time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So we have to tell them goodbye.
I don't want to go to sleep, by the way.
I know. We still go to sleep every night.
Yeah.
Doesn't change. Sad, happy, doesn't matter. Every night we go to sleep.
We don't get sad about it.
If you do,
We don't
it's
get
not
sad.
going to help because it has to happen.
We get excited because we get to rest for tomorrow.
And have a great big day tomorrow too.
Yeah. On the 3rd day, it's not going to be the 4th or the 8th
No.
day.
be Tuesday, the third day of the week. Alright guys, thank you for joining us for this very awkwardly eaten mukbang. One and a bit. We had fun having you, and we had fun having each other.
I don't want my friends to leave, and I don't want to go to bed either. Goodbye, guys. Thanks for watching.
You aren't subscribed yet?
Please subscribe and like.
Comment and share FoolyLiving.
Hold on. Don't run into anybody. Beep beep. Go get your brother.
Come here, Abigail.
You're going fast now.